in other news, thanks for this story, Bashir. That was a very good story.
It's okay.
In other news, William Ruto finally went to Mathare, you guys, to check out. Yeah.
He went when?
He was admitted.
And Jude.
They're on fire!
Alright guys, welcome to a full house edition of the Kishingani podcast.
Yay. And today we are all together as come on. Yani nimekupea chance and we all together. Siamini. Kama tuko wote mimi na wewe TID.
You got up with those puny mics.
What do you mean puny mics? You guys, do you notice ule mse mwenye ako na points kubwa anapewa mic ndogo?
Is that an indicator of your life, you guys?
Yeah, you guys.
But these are for those mics, you guys.
But it's the first time nasikilia kitu ndogo hivi, so najua George amezoea, ona vile anasikilia yake. Jamaa ako na experience, anasikilia kama pistol.
AK-47, you guys.
But that's muzika.
Ndio unakwanga easy pickings yani. Unakuangalianga hivi. Acha nikupe siri by the podcast ikianza hivi. Attack. That is the only way. Hiyo ni secret yangu because ukikaa hivi.
Wewe unatakingi sana Bashir. Bashir attacks.
Umse hajaanza kurecord lakini yenyewe honestly. Tuendelee, si kuna iPhone utajua utafanya ujanja.
Yeah, tuendelee maze. Karibuni to this special edition of the podcast, man.
Spacious.
You guys bana floods edition manze.
Yeah? Mafuriko you guys.
Maze tumetoshea kwa hii couch si wote.
With space.
Ili take George kuluze kama 30 kg. Ndio able kudni. So thank you for your sacrifice.
Shout out to
in good time bana.
Hadi msaki salimia squeeze unaweza sikia sauti ni yani tema kwa meja nyama kwa mkono unamgotea.
You guys a bit sorry for using the word fat,
plus size.
Yeah, plus size.
Plus size. Yeah. Scare those.
No, plus size.
Scare those guys, maze. Wasipooga maze kuna kuanga na harufu fulani mbadala.
Wallahi.
Anyone asipooga.
Yeah, anyone asipooga. But them often more faster.
I think more places for the harufu to hide.
Yeah, I think so. To breed.
Yeah,
and it's true. Even like when you see these people who are trying to lose weight, these obese guys, my 1,000-pound life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure they have to clean their.
So that's the topic Manu decided to go into to open with.
No, so we were just discussing
all of a sudden kuna enough space for all of us up and then.
And also you know some weight gain is caused by like some imbalances in your body. So that those like hormonal imbalances
side iko imbalanced kushinda hii side.
Oh, so imbalances. So that's why some people are they
could be eating.
You guys should date an chick.
Balanced diet.
You guys need to
even an imbalanced diet amongst other imbalances. My God.
You can go on a day planning maze alikuwa ishuko Karen. I used to go to her digs maze. She used to give me one of the most serious hand jobs. Those hand jobs were crazy. Hata kama kuna flood you guys mimi nilikuwa check me in the El Nino za hizo day. Check.
Alikuwa amejifunga zile manini za kuchukua my electrical pulses hapo.
Za FIFA.
Ana take note maze. Hadi yako na lab technician wake hapo.
Check karao. Kijana rudi wewe kwako. Check wewe unajua kenye naenda kufanyiwa wewe. Acha mchezo wewe polisi. But anyway, so afterwards you guys after busting a serious nut, the time here cuddling. I used to cuddle like this. Check. Okay, my hand used to stretch you guys.
Check my shoulder workout too.
I used to be stretched yangu yote you guys. But you guys used to really get jazzed. Mazizo ngoza zao dem maze ungetumia ku sail through the Pacific. Check it, the sail is done. Please bring her underwear. Check it, we are safe now. We're gonna make it to India.
Kwa mlete towel unairoll kwanza.
Kitoyo panty unaitona nini bro? It takes 4 hours kuiteremsha chini.
We're checking all bodies are beautiful.
You need more time for foreplay. No, but it was polite.
It was polite and you were in it and you loved it, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Actually kuna wangana hiyo anasemanga like shindano ndio
Sasa niangalia kimeclaim jokes.
like this small thin niggas ndio wanakuanga nao ma pumpu.
But you guys, yeah, by the way, what's up with that, man?
See, opposites attract ni hivyo because can you imagine two pum
So upenda straight women?
Yeah? Mimi.
Straight men.
Yeah?
Sorry. My bad.
Think mzini mgonjwa.
Tunafaa kuona kitu ya msaki bomba.
At a round back.
Man msaki bomba anafaa kuchapwa bari. We should have something to pass
We're
around.
gonna to round.
Kama project film
Exactly. Unatulia for 5 minutes.
Probation ama
Unaenda pale, unakaa pale, unatoka off
unless
screen.
utoe joke noma ndo unarudi.
You guys have never been with a big chick?
Me have been with a big chick.
What was the experience like?
Back then I was small, so it made sense.
Okay.
So now you're the big chick.
The chick is with him.
The tables
She's on a
have turned.
podcast talking about this nigga. Check, I was with another nigga in Rongai and his underwear was large. But you guys see, if you're very big like this, your mother takes a lot of space up kwa line.
Uzuri for mtu kama mimi kuna tunaitwa stretcher. So hiyo rudi size yake tu. Yeah.
Guy, you've thought of all the angles.
Nini
Hawezi nipata leo wenyewe.
You get
But
it.
anyway, whether kuna wakana anything like boxer size. Najua madem kuna kwanga.
Yeah,
Mimi najua
there
bra
is.
size, panty size iko.
Panty iko, but let me tell you, it's all lies. Because you'll go to, of course, utaenda kwa hizi dukati ziko na keep it more legit. You'll go to the people selling in the market, like Ngong market.
Toy.
Msatafanya tu hivi akwambia iko sawa.
Oh, lazima stretch and
Yeah.
But when you see it, you know, right?
you know it's your size, ama?
You can't really know. Let me tell you, because you'll see it and you'll think it is, and you go wear it, and
Inakuwa bit ni.
it only is you. So,
Inakuwa thong.
guess like,
Because mi sijaijua like mi najua ile trick ya kuweka kwa shingo like
Yeah, for trousers.
but hata kwa boxer mi hufanya hivyo and then I pay allowance because ina stretch.
There's a day I bought boxers using my eyes, and they were too small, man. Zifika doma ziko zinapita hapa hivi kwa mavais.
I've done that. Kwanza ziko za sponge.
But also the testing that
Ziko za SpongeBob.
Wajua wamekwamia hapa kwa mapaja bro.
Patrick.
Patrick amesikia rasa. Anajaribu kuzikutanisha separate sana. Check it out.
Check, I can't make it in. Don't give up.
Like a Spider-Man.
zilikuwa za Spider-Man, ungejua si size yako hiyo.
Spider-Man amefanya hivi la manjoti za watu chwa. Na shoot tu.
Mbona kuna stigma like we as a man unaendanga unabaingi first of all unabai box wapi?
Supermarket.
Kwa super sindio?
Super.
Unabai wapi?
Si hapa down sales, man.
Yeah, mi sasa mi all my life mi nimejua tu boxer ni the only thing mi like kwa super boxer ni kwa super like siwezi imagine niende ni buy
Anywhere
boxer
else.
Kwa street.
Mse na baiza hoka.
Mse
Hoka na hii imenitoshea tunashotana na wewe. Bye.
Chekiweni size yangu na hii nilikuwa nayo jana na ilinishikilia vizuri.
Nyose mnahangana anxiety when you're buying boxes.
No.
si anxiety but pia uwezi enda tu nayo uirushe hapo kwa nini kwa
But do you wash it before wearing ama you just wear?
If it's new, if it's fresh out the pack.
Dunga bro. Unasema nini?
Me even clothes I don't wash before.
Hawezi
Yeah,
pata
it's
happy
fresh out the
stories.
pack.
But
Wear it.
You can't for it.
yeah.
You can't get happy stories.
Channel, that's for.
Okay, you're lying. You
That's a joke used to happy saiponage. That's the
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
I get it.
You got it now. Hata mimi
Yeah,
I got
but kuna time I bought some. I didn't have boxes. Aziko zimekauka. So nikaenda. I had just the one.
kwamba El Nino.
Nilikuwa nakaa tatu. No, I was going somewhere and needed nice boxes. Zangu zote mzuri.
Ulikuwa unaenda kwa Mongo?
yeah for sure
Probably.
Very
So,
likely.
dem anatoa napata na Patrick
Patrick ametaruka hapa hivi.
hey mbona mkono mmoja ya Patrick
You guys, that's funny.
Sponge cock. No, I bought the one pair of boxers. And then literally niko nao kwa mkono hata sikuchukua like the basket or the trolley which would have been
Yeah.
funny. Na imagine unaweka boxer kwa trolley.
Sindio?
alafu unasema-
Okay,
Yeah,
siko
that would be
basket.
funny. But then when I went to the to pay at the counter, the chick who was before me and you know this is the one I'm going to wear. The chick before me alikuwa na maungo hapo zikamwagika. Alafu nimekulipa kaichapisha tu. Akamwambia bro unaenda kuvaa hiyo.
Akapanguza hiyo unga ni counter na.
So okay, at what point did you wait? You went home first and wait, then you went to the chick.
Yeah, I went home.
I thought you excused yourself.
Like this first tokas that motu.
Check it, let me go to the look, yes. Then you go and wear the boxer and chomoka, you guys.
Socks I've worn at the supermarket.
Yeah, me have worn shoes and butter and left with them. That's the extent.
Even me, I always do that because I wear my shoes to the death. Check it to the death!
Me too.
So I leave them
what is one thing like other than condoms and nini like when you buy like kuna tu like huwezi enda tu kama umenunua unga na mafuta utairusha tu hapo. Kuna zile zenye utajaribu kunini
definitely ngodha. For me ngodha.
Where in a super? As in what are you asking?
Yeah, super.
Anything that you buy and feel weird. If you,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you say?
Condoms
me
obviously.
ngodha for sure.
Have you ever bought condoms in the super?
I've never bought condoms in my life.
Oh, you've never bought?
Never.
Never.
So mse aspokam nayo ni hivyo.
Story imesha me go back home. I go back to Ngong.
See, umsana ingia dry.
Watu danga.
Umsana ingia check.
Ndoto udishiwa dry.
Take it bro.
Take that back. Take that back, George.
Lakini niende tu mtai.
Take that back. For real.
Utaniacha tu hivi.
No, you have to
I've
take care
never
of your
bought.
own.
I know, and here's the thing. That's why I'm deliberately single. Me, I don't go out like that. I'd rather kufa frigid than have to buy condoms.
Cobwebs.
Yeah,
So the guy
I'd rather
has
get
come with
cobwebs
the-
than
with
go
the
buy
condoms.
condoms.
Ana
Man.
hajai sema ana alafu time unamchuja ako like
Ndio hii.
ndio hii hapa
Nilikuwa nimesahau.
Sasa inaanga strategy uko like wacha unni.
Na kudishi dry.
Let me test the waters.
As you know,
But now
life
the
is,
question ni what will you feel ukienda kudishi dem and then yendo atoe makondom?
yeah.
I'm okay.
It's polite.
Oh, you think
It means she's there. It means you can actually cool her dry.
Anatoa ya mwisho ya tatu.
See because she has condoms. Simsikie. Because she has condoms, meaning she normally has safe sex.
43 years
No check.
Yeah.
So that means the probability of her cooling with someone dry is low. Therefore, you can cool her dry. You guys, man. You
I'm not gonna risk my life na
You
hizi
guys,
statistics.
philosophy, you guys.
Msajifinya kitu mara tano. Hakuna chokata moja tumecheka.
Jokeni philosophy.
Tutakombele sa utafinya.
I think itabidi nianze podcast huko Greece because I'm chomoing mad philosophies over here. Check you guys writing notes huko internet. Check it. Ukiona dem akona condom, dish bila condom. You guys, the other day, I was with another chick, so we're in the bed. But the condom was too far, you guys. So
What do you mean it was too far?
It was huko. You see, like over there,
Iko chini ya pillow.
No,
So,
hiyo
it's
condom
too far.
ilikuwa after huyo dem.
yeah, you guys. Me was on this side. So check it. So mazee hatuingia dry.
No, there's no that. What do you mean it's too
Na
far?
unaiona.
Nilikuwa nimejaribu dem for years, you guys. So that was the, you guys, if I stood up to chukua nimekunyeshea you guys.
And then
Nimeona ikiland on your nose.
Yeah, but that's
If
true.
I stood,
That's
so
true. Like,
my fear was if I stood, she would have changed the mind.
because anything can change a chick's nini hivyo tu. Unaweza amka aone matako yako useme na mko.
Yeah, but
Ama siona.
and it's true, I agree. And it's true, but
Yeah.
so only hapo hivyo na mlikuwa mmeagree you're going to use it. Why then do you switch it up and not
They
use
hadn't agreed.
But at what point ndo mna agree?
We are- you
now,
hadn't discussed?
This is because we feel like first of all like your sexual
Yeah,
inakwanga
build up.
ni song and dance first of all, si ndio? Ni
Yeah.
build up
Sexual
and-
tension.
It's like
and
this.
also like as a
Sexual.
man like both of you mna play ile yenye hawezi kuja tu outright kwa like mimi nadai kudisha ama nini. It's always a very delicate dance.
It's a game,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a game
Delicate.
and then una testiwa at every stage, unajua, so you guys make out tick, you guys
Yeah.
ni second base tick, like it's
Yeah,
not that
they-
utapata na mse and then you're like okay sawa
Everything
kwenda
goes.
kudishiana tuende mimi na buy condoms tuni na feeling inakwanga like a song and so inakwanga ni
Like, even you have to
be hopeful first of all kama uko like leo yenyewe siwezi rudi nyumbani hivyo acha ni buy condom niende, but the problem with that ni the moment you buy condom mazee utaipewa shit.
That's the worst.
Nikasa
When you
moja
prepare, yeah.
na kungoja kwa pharmacy. Thank you father.
Yeah. When you prepare, it's okay.
But you guys,
I think it's important to always have it on.
But baadaye she was asking me if why I cool her dry, which was strange.
Yeah.
Why did you do that to me without a condom? Taking me. Why did you agree?
You didn't say, you need to say categorically. Let me tell you, dudes. You need to say categorically.
No, but you can't ask after.
No. You have. You see, she asked after because most of the times.
Because even now she was mourning yake yote.
I'm gonna say.
Check it. Give it to me. Cheki me. Okay. Cheki. I really gave that chick.
But
that chick remembers me where she is right now.
Goja, people
I think
feel,
she could feel me in her neck.
people feel coerced. Let me tell you for real. As a chick, you feel coerced at that moment.
For real?
That's
for
a
real.
lie, Nduta. Because like unaweza
kuwa a bad thing.
It is a bad thing, and I'll tell you this.
Yeah, naitaka the same way.
And it's true.
She
and
just
you
wants
do want it
to not be
I
on
want
you.
it to be if you say it out loud, it changes everything.
So even as she
If you're
didn't
like
want
you-
it not to go down. No.
He says that she didn't
It
want it,
depends
but the
on
fact
the-
you
on the
didn't
case.
ask, and I think
How about you agree on having both of you mseme wear protection, right? And then useme like
yeah, don't do it, it's okay.
Kuna vile tunaweza nini
Yeah, ukijiongea and she says yes,
Yeah,
that's
ukijiongea,
a
it's
whole
okay.
other thing. And it happens.
So what's wrong with that? Because both of you agreed the first place, and then you
And now
kind of
you've agreed
convince her.
again.
Now, if you
Yeah.
convince her, is it coercion?
It's not coercion because she does.
She's an
agree
adult.
And she is, and she does.
Coercion
agree.
would be a bad
You
thing.
you
I think there's a different word to use than coerce.
yeah.
Because me I wouldn't like to coerce a chick into kumonge.
Yeah, of course.
Because mazee utajipata korokoroni.
Yeah.
Check it. Did you coerce her for sexual intercourse? Then you guys have to bring for me
Let
bread.
me tell you, I think.
Yeah, that can
So
be
what's your
sad.
problem?
In this day, in general, in terms of chicks and dudes, kumekuwa a lot of gray areas. I'm just saying, not everything is usually
black and white.
yeah.
I
and
think
for
you mean the
chicks-
mature thing is to talk about it. Before.
Yeah, me, I think so. Kwanza when if it comes to even like even for someone to mwaga in you, that's
That's
Yeah.
Hata hiyo ni
Consent.
kumwaga pia. You guys, that's crazy. You guys, this thing is becoming a bit complex.
Msichana jianika, bro.
Mimi naenda Lodeti, you guys just to relax there, you guys. Hata kumwaga.
Kumwaga ndani.
Agree kumwaga ndani like
yeah, or
Yeah.
protection then okay.
Hawezi mwaga tu ndani bila kumuuliza.
yeah.
So do you agree during the kumongarization?
No, before
sometimes it's common
beforehand,
me,
man.
like-
Yeah, mshaongea guy story.
But if we think about this thing
Real.
practically, how many guys have this discussion?
Not many,
Yeah.
and they should. Me, I think.
I think
Okay,
yeah,
here's the
we
thing.
should
Here's the
have-
thing. What
but
about-
at what point me Nico, like let's say
Yeah.
for example you've gone out with someone, let's say it's the first date nini hauko na expect iende this well. First of all, you guys mmeenda out
Speak for
mmekula a
And
couple
vibe.
of drinks here and there, and then
Yeah,
vibe
before
ikaanza
mmeingiana,
kuingiana
it's true.
nini ka physical touch nini we go back to your like at what point hapo ndo mnafaa saa
Me, I think,
kuongea.
first of all, juu imekuja tu hivyo amko mmepanga. I think even in the middle of undressing, you'll be like, you know what? I'm feeling this and I'm loving it. I'm feeling it right now. But let me just tell you right now, don't
Yeah.
Enyewe ndoto umekaa bila ngoati. Au msee anasema the worst takes. There's no way ukiwa in the heat of the moment utaweza kuongea that. There's no way.
I think nduta ukunjangua akizitoa.
But
Chiki no.
ndoto akipata the first text amwambia cheki na usimwage ndani.
But I tell you what,
In case we get there.
Cheki hey nduta na usimwage ndani.
but I think if you're dealing with a mature chick, then Duta is a mature chick. They are very forward like that.
Yeah.
Wanakuambia
But
hivi.
I'm gonna be forward as hell.
Like the
'Cause
older
me,
I get,
I like that.
There's a mature chick who really made me sit down on the edge of her bed and really did a HIV test. Check, open your mouth, check.
Bro, yes,
Rubbing
because
some stuff kwa
Yeah.
mdomo yangu man.
hivyo ndo
Alafu
alikupea.
akaziweka hapo
Even if
hivyo.
ulikuwa positive.
Check akingoja hiyo result. Check.
Used.
Check, it's negative, eh? It's negative. You guys, that was the most formal
Sema
test.
sweat hata uwezi mbao bro.
Man,
Like,
yeah.
shit.
But you see, she was an older, very mature
Alafu
lady.
anakuja na Bible akikupea results zako.
I think when you get older is when now you're that
Yeah,
forward.
I think-
Especially
I
for-
think
yeah,
it's
that's
me,
true,
it's,
that's
it's nice and then sex is very crude in its sense. So
Very
hakuna haja ya
animalistic.
kufikiria ati inafai kwa tio. No, you talk and you move as you go.
But to
Every-
Manu's point, hiyo ya consent while coming inside. Anaweza kwambia for real, akwe forward akwambia please don't do that because we're not using protection.
True.
But then bro, hii kitu ni animalistic bro.
So you can really unleash. You can
Unaweza tu
And I agree.
check
Let me
it.
tell you. Here's the thing. I saw someone asking a question on the internet. Ati, What's the best thing in the world?
This guy is actually busting on that right here on the podcast. That's disgusting. You have to. You guys, this is unconsensual.
Partner, you're violating us.
So, itabidi tulete mzee ambe hii podroom.
So go ahead, Mita.
Check it. Like I've seen a sample like guys been someone asking what's the best thing in the world, what's the best feeling in the world, and someone said a guy said coming inside, and me I can't even imagine because you know I'm not but I think I can imagine for you guys. Like,
no, but chicks are the ones who make guys come inside.
Better one.
And it is, but you guys.
See, chicks ndio wanakutrap, wanakulock.
No, some don't.
Chicken don't just come.
Some don't, but
the
feeling itself, regardless of whether you've been locked in or not, is one of the best feelings in the world. Yes or no? No.
Yeah.
That being the case, then.
But chicks lock guys.
There's some that do.
Not all of them.
But some don't. If someone has said categorically don't come inside me, then they won't lock you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
But how do you want someone not to come inside you?
Yeah, you must be dumb.
It's crazy, you guys.
Here's the thing. There's so many things to sexual activity. You know, sexual activity for chicks. It's not even the coming part. The penetration is the whole thing, the whole vibe you had before. For real.
Oh, it starts with like
chicken dotaki chukua maji kumwagia sex.
Chicken mantle, yeah.
Pour water on sexual intercourse.
Like the whole thing women complain about is not orgasming.
First of all, coming inside a chick, let me tell you, this chick, first of all, mseme amekam kwako ibidi apande mat after you leaking the whole way. For real.
Ura dinyo na msana bafu.
Sooner spend the night.
You can't orga and it orgas, it's inside you.
Msaizi mwaga yako alafu akuchuje the
same time.
At least
You need some time to just chill and come back to you.
Hapo kwake sio.
What if you mwaga inside a chick then she knows her legs and does it?
Yeah, shake after use.
You'll really be shocked.
Ama unafinya hapa kwa tumbo.
Anataka zingie huko ndani.
That's what people do when they want to get pregnant. Like they have to like elevate.
No, here's the thing, you could be in that position already. So you can't, it doesn't have to be exactly at.
So unasema hiyo leaking inaweza kuweka kwa shida mbaya.
Yeah, first of all, semen smells.
Okay, it has a distinct smell.
It has a distinct smell, yes.
No, that's why I made like eating pineapples.
So me, I think for sure, you need to be considerate of all these other things.
Yeah, I'm considerate of Bashir. I want Bashir to have a nice time.
Don't just think of you. You not talk about dudes. Sex na honga very nini. Na fevanga tu ma dudes sana.
Even the chick mwagas on you. First of all, she can mwaga on your sheets, you guys. But there's another guy also telling me that mwagging stuff is not very good. That's squatting stuff. Mazee anakuchafulia sheets yake yote.
If it happens.
Yeah, unless unamkulia huko chini.
But that's like a sign of honor. It's like
it is initially, but after a while it becomes annoying.
So kina kama na bed sheet.
The bed sheets are always
na mattress yako.
Here's the thing. Mnaweza ongea hii story msemenejo tupange kama marking tosha hapa hivi. Or some shit. Yeah, you can panga ahead. Let's put a towel down because you know.
But I think Ndutani mtu wa kupanga vitu ahead, sex ahead.
I'm jaded.
You were saying before
the next sex anataka kukawa shanza kupanga.
Check it.
2030.
I'm jaded. I'm speaking like someone who's about to write a book. But otherwise,
no, tell me your plans for me for the end of the year. Macintosh, okay. Have you bought it? Do you have a budget for it? Do you have a job first of all?
Job is important.
Pale Nairobi hospital uende waangalie jeans zako.
But anyway,
I wish I could have good sex in this world. I swear to God.
But me, I think sex is sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
It's
not
good.
It can't be like a straight line.
It's not
maybe good. Sometimes
it is very good. Sometimes
and
very
when
bad.
you don't get it too much,
let me ask you,
it's a affect. That's for sure.
Sex with one person or multiple people, which is better?
I think one person.
I think it gets better if you do it with one person.
I think your brain lies to you that it's nice with many people. But
I think two heads are better than one.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna go with two.
I think there's some things you can do.
Multiple, but multiple doesn't mean that.
Mmezoeana na mtu. Like day one huwezi kuja tu and then
and you can say with multiple people as well. Multiple in this sense. Multiple si wase kumi. It could be two.
Okay.
Or three.
Two simba.
Yeah. Because same time. You can't be someone's everything. And then if you've had
I think
you can't be someone's everything.
Also,
and if you're gonna put someone to be your everything, ebu achana na humse wache kumsumbua kaa peke yako.
You see love.
That's crazy.
So what does that mean? You can't be with someone's everything?
you can't be it's sexually compatible, but if you've had sex with someone for a long time,
Yes.
you're gonna want
Something
as
different.
a human.
Yeah.
Something's gonna be, and you can't
Both
say
men and
But
women.
that's just a human desire.
And it
a
is.
human.
Something
It's
different.
a problem with the
Human
software.
condition.
But it's not. But I don't think it's a problem. Humans are not.
No, I think it is. It's
wired
like
to be.
it's like
With one person.
competing with the Joneses. Like the grass, you think the grass is green on the other side.
It's not even for
Then
the
when you
people
go
with
to the
class.
other side,
you
Mazeona,
find
choke.
it's
Yeah.
shit. And here's the thing, it's true. But also, humans are not conditioned to. You're not. You can say too much to be your everything. That's why you have friends. That's why you have. Also, you can still get crushes even if you have a girlfriend.
A wife.
Because you can.
So
Yeah,
that's why
you
even
can
with
still-
married people, there's that there's a list. Like people, like
Hall
celebrities,
pass.
you can like a whole pass. People you can have sex with. I was watching by the.
Who's yours? Who would be your whole pass? Let's start from that side. Sorry to interrupt you, Bashir.
Hata mimi
Let me
Ama-
hear.
Maliza tu maliza
Tell me,
kwanza.
tell me.
then.
niko nasema niko na what's called enthusiasm, and then
Mike.
alikuwa after 10 years, and then after like the 10th year anniversary, like he can have sex with one person.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, wow.
Kwa nini whole pass tuanze na tuta. Najua umekuwa
Celebrity.
ukiplan kutoka last year.
Do Kenya. Kenya and international.
Kenya, my God, if I do Kenya and they know, do you,
Our OT podcast.
Kenya.
Hii podcast ni big. Ndio tulikuwa na ndugu.
Ah, shit. I didn't figure it out. Maybe I'm ruining some relationships here.
Yeah, bana.
okay.
Utafanya wewe mse wa nini asikumonge nduta in deck.
Sasa nimemsema majuu because that would be
Jackie,
Yeah.
I will not have sex with you in December because I watched your podcast. And I'd already bought the
might
Macintosh.
possibly never happen, but
Sawa, twende basi ni
there's just
Bob
weird
Marley.
people.
someone who's unattainable basi.
Marley.
Dead or alive.
I'd say someone like
Me, another chick I saw in town.
Wewe.
Some?
Singoja time yako ni mbaya.
Do you know like Keith Stanfield from Atlanta?
Wala.
Who the heck is that?
That's yeah.
Hebu mgoogle hapa hivi tumcheck.
He's a weird guy.
Every chick is into that guy.
Ati anaitwa?
Okay, tujue like
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith
You can
Stanfield.
Guy from Atlanta.
So
the
you'd
guy
like that
from
guy to komonga hiyo yako yote.
with a
They
Macintosh.
had that they
This guy.
fall. Sindo?
Okay.
You see
Yeah.
that movie?
Oh yeah, nishaona umse.
hata wewe yako kwa list yako.
Aish. So now that you're out of
Lakeith Morrison. What's his second name?
Moja.
Anaitwa nani? Morrison.
Me, I'm gonna say one because
Stanfield,
I have a couple.
His
but
second name?
This guy is weird. Look.
Yeah, he's a
Ah. Kwani this guy is a fruity jama?
No, he's not fruity. He's just
Hey,
That picture
eccentric.
is totally a
He's
Let me ask you, let me ask you.
Anaitwa
eccentric.
nani? Anaitwa Lakeith?
Like it's Stanfield.
Stanfield.
Sorry.
Okay, it looks
sawa.
like a major nini orange.
He's eccentric.
He's autistic. Kama ni artistic.
Autistic.
Artistic.
So it's autistic.
Artistic. Achana
Artistic.
pash. Uni msanii.
He's colorful.
Okay, he's a good actor, but
Yeah, he does.
he's very weird.
You know actors get you. That's why how actors get you because they
Oh, so he's the guy who played this guy.
Yeah, he played.
Manze, he looks so different
Get
over
Out.
He
here.
played Messiah.
No, this
He
could.
did
I
the
didn't
Book of What.
recognize him on Get Out.
He was not wearing this vest.
Get Out.
Uh-huh.
The chicken one
But what do you think if you tell your boyfriends that like
with
you-
Boyega.
If you tell your jama, if a chick tells you that they really love to komonga this guy, how would you feel?
I'm
First
okay
of
with
all,
it.
he's very unattainable. Me, I don't
Yeah,
think this Jama is
we
the
You
wouldn't
guy.
guys, you know you're only two people away from your hero.
Yeah.
You just know that.
Maybe utaomoka, you perform in the US with
You
your
guys, you're only two people away from the most important guy on earth, even Obama,
You can connect to him with someone you know. Two
even
people you know.
Joe
Well,
Biden.
it's not two. It can't
Yeah.
be
So
two.
you are saying
You
the two
guys,
people
there
are
are
not
two
here in
people.
this room
You're this guy. You guys
Joe
can be
Biden.
komonga with this chick next week on Saturday.
with a Macintosh.
Check that guy. No, I'm coming with my Macintosh, okay? Because I watched the
No, as we
podcast,
discussed
alright?
our email in
Ah, yeah.
2024.
I'm on my way.
Meeting partner.
I won't wear
so-
that shirt I was wearing on that
We,
Friday.
whole pass yako ni nani? Tujaza
Mimi
hapa
sina
na
whole pass.
acha ufanye.
Sina.
Acha
Dead or
kwa-
alive,
Celeb.
No, I don't.
Dead or
Bro,
alive.
hata kuprotect relationship ni
No,
kama
I don't. When
she
you
knows.
We sema.
No, see me nimekuambia sina. You guys want to force me. Me, I don't have.
Kina nani? Kina Angela Bassett.
Imagine.
No, me, I
people
don't
like
komonga
those.
those chicks.
Chiki umse.
Who? Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Megan Good for me.
But how come you guys, your hall passes are Americans?
That's what I
Yeah, you guys
So we
guys.
said we go international because you don't wanna ruin.
When you don't know anyone from Norway,
I do, but
I'm a
Magnus
Brazil.
Carlsen, but I don't wanna
Who?
data chess player.
I think hapa tutapiga threesome mimi na yenye.
Ati
Nakwambia,
nani?
Megan
Megan
Good,
Good.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megan
check.
Good. You know Megan Good, right?
Holy shit.
Oh, ndio
Abonesha
Megan Good,
Kisangani labda hajaimuona.
So you guys want to komonga this chick yenyu you're
It's
together.
not that you want to nini to know
Together
her.
forever.
Jackie.
Na, 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 you say together.
Yeah.
No, but it's interesting. It's an interesting
Yeah.
concept.
So what's yours?
No, me I don't have to be honest.
All right.
Yeah.
You're more fruity than.
Ishia, one.
But
Bash wako ni?
si udem.
Udem walai, honestly.
Ayo, sema wangu.
Sema mwingine if you have. There's a couple of Rastafarians.
Nani?
You're keeping it
Burning
in the family.
spear.
Irie, Zendaya.
Ule jamaa wa
Zendaya.
Christopher Columbus.
Ooh,
Chicky, I'm gonna finish
Nice.
the concert and then we go to your house. I have the Macintosh.
This is,
Zendaya teases career after Euphoria. All right, interesting stuff, man. So what else has been happening apart from you guys Komonga
so
and
you see the
celebrities?
lack of
thinking
Macintoshes
about
in
come on,
Kenya
guys.
is because there's a lot of flooding.
Wait, did you hold that thought? Did you guys see Andrew Kibe on Mike Check podcast?
Yeah, but I didn't.
Did you see Moas and that chick didn't appear for the pod?
Oh, Omara and that chick, huh?
Even me, I didn't appear for his pod.
Mariah and that
Mariah,
chick.
check it, baby.
That's funny, you guys. You watch anything.
Mazangu alisema mnafaa mseme Maria. Juu Mariah.
So you guys, check you guys. So Mariah and Moas didn't show up. So and Chaxi had to chopper it with some guy called Saddam.
Saddam is a
So on the
really good
internet,
name.
guys were not very happy with Chaxi, especially with Dani. They weren't happy with Moas, especially with Moas, because they were saying Mariah ni dem. So her she can, help her. But now this other guy mbona anaangusha watu. And then they were saying, if you're a how can you run a podcast if you don't want to talk to people you don't agree with?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
But that's why there are 3 of them. If you have personal issues and you feel like you have a moral stand to not be there,
You
You're
have
a
a person
podcaster, you're not
you can't be together with on a podcast.
for now, I don't think so. But I respect for someone who does the same.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You
It's a
don't think that's
podcast.
being
You're not a
you don't think
journalist.
it's being ultra right? Is it ultra left?
I think you reserve the right to do
Yeah, you
whatever you
deserve
want.
for admission.
It's your job, yeah. It's like you're doing it for entertainment. Why mbona kuja hapo ukasirike and then the whole podcast is just
But what's the point of
Yeah.
podcasting if you can't entertain different opinions?
that's why you have another nini.
Yeah, you other
Co-host.
co-hosts who do.
Yeah, I
and-
see your point. But again, I think there are 3 of them. Maybe they should have agreed on the guest.
Yeah.
I think they did,
also,
and they're like,
I think they
we
agreed
need
and
this.
said,
I want to be there.
beforehand alisema yeye Andrew Kibe akikuja atakuja.
Yeah.
So I think pia ilikuwa ni you have to be a man of your word. I mean, you said you're not gonna be
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I don't
Kama
mind it.
show up.
So now the question is, why don't you want to be there?
See, maybe I
It's
don't agree with
because
you
you're a
with many
human and
things.
you have things.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like who would die nini? Who's a person like you willing to want on the
Check
pod?
it, me if
Nani?
like someone like Babu Owino came over here,
Al-Qaeda.
I would boycott that
R.
shit.
Kelly.
Oh, you don't like Obabo R. Kelly?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
So
yes,
you
for sure, R.
is
Kelly.
is that like
DD, for sure.
like you wouldn't be there if R. Kelly come up? That's an example.
Well, no.
Huh?
I still want to be there because I want to learn from the best.
Okay, that's funny, you guys.
No, I'm kidding. Nah.
Me, I don't think I can think of.
Because I
anyone
want to
who
get
I
into
don't.
their psyche and know
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
happening.
that's my idea.
Yeah.
My thing is, as a podcaster, I'm curious in regard to how people. It's like the guys who interview serial killers. It's not like you agree with their serial killing,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
but you can get nuggets in regard to how these psychos think.
Or even like go up against him and like prove why you think
Don't be a
his
serial
thought
killer.
process or
Yeah.
his nini is bad.
Uh-huh.
Like go toe to toe with him and show the world or your listeners why you think
Yeah.
this guy is not speaking the right thing or
Like Piers Morgan has this show where he interviews serial killers.
Yeah,
Huh?
yes.
Have you ever seen that stuff?
It's-
So this guy was, and then these serial killers some of them are crazy. Like they're clearly guilty,
yeah,
but you see a guy just denying and saying he didn't do it.
justifying.
Yeah, I think first of all, Piers Morgan, for him to go for such things, he's also a bit like this. Are you saying Kisangani, you would ask anyone to be on this
Yeah.
pod, is what you're saying?
Me, I can interview.
Serial killers, yeah. As long as our kuji up,
Onyanza.
obviously.
And then I don't agree with that they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me, I think by having them on,
Ish.
it lends to what you believe in. You the pod. Or,
I don't
you
think
know.
so.
I
It's
think
a
so.
bionic
No.
woman, you guys.
I think you can still have someone you don't agree opinions
Okay,
with.
let's
Actually,
hear,
I'm
let's hear-
50-50.
let's hear
Shit.
what,
Sorry to backtrack.
Ndota has to say, like you wouldn't be here with which person would you? Babu, you know why?
I'm just saying, because of all the things he's done. Yeah.
You don't think it's an opportunity now to talk to him,
But you can learn
mano
a few
a mano,
things from him.
or rather mano a galo,
Like how to
Me-
shoot
me
your
this-
shot.
this
and find out what.
Nice one.
See, maybe you're the one person who'll be able to get into
What
his
to
mind
do when
and,
the DJ is
and
not
flip
playing
the
your song.
person to your perspective.
I actually say in this world, there's people yes that you even
How
if
do you how do you draw a gun in 6 seconds and less and aim straight for the?
How to beat a murder case.
How to stop a bad playlist.
no, maybe I do have.
When the
How to
DJ
set
is
the
looking
mood
at your
right in the
chick.
club. How you should have dealt with DJ Creme de la Creme. DJ John Palme.
But no, John Falme is hard to miss.
Yeah. Shit.
This is why you should not have someone like Babu Owino on.
Oh, it's because of that DJ.
There's that and there's every other thing, even from Sonu days, you know. And
So
but-
akiwa
Msewa, you.
But don't you think you have some worth in questioning him?
Yeah.
May I say this? I even if I miss out on talking to Babu, I have hope in him because he's still, youngish, and maybe the older he gets, he will see things differently. But thus far, he's done so many things that you'd be like, you know what? Let me not be around this person.
So, Baboino aside, who else would you want? Not to be on the
that is just one person I thought about, but I'm not saying that he's a
Epstein.
devil. There's worse people out here.
Epstein.
Must if we got Epstein before Jimadua would have been a hey, you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
Check it. Did you do those things? Check it.
Like someone like Mackenzie. Would you get Mackenzie on?
Who's Mackenzie?
Shakahola. That's Pastor
That's a
Mackenzie.
good guy. That's a good guess.
Get that guy.
That's a
That's
good
I
guess.
You
really want
get
to
him.
hear his psychotic way of thinking.
First of all, you don't have to feed him. Hey, tuko na chipo hapa, tuko na mandazi, tuko na nini?
Any nyama for that guy. You guy, man, that's crazy. Wait, Bash, you're very quiet, you guy, on this particular
When
topic.
mmongelea hiyo story ya hawa manni, have you seen what has been happening with Boeing?
Yeah, man, those guys, are they murdering the witnesses?
Allegedly, I
Huh?
mean, since I
As in, not witnesses, are they are guys who testify
Whistleblowers.
against Boeing? Yeah,
Whistleblowers.
whistleblowers. That's
Yeah,
right.
bro.
There are two guys who Jimaduad suspiciously.
Two.
Yeah.
That's highly suspicious.
Yeah, man. Those guys, man. Yeah? Me, I wouldn't have this here
Was
of
he,
Boeing kwa hii
was he talking
podcast.
about the
Yeah,
enemies?
Boeing is facing 10 more. Listen to this. This is a crazy headline. Boeing is facing 10 more safe and sound whistleblowers after 2 die suddenly.
You get those 10
they had
are
12.
going to die.
You guys.
Whistle.
I think one of the ways to die is to whistle
Protected.
glow boy. Yeah. Yeah? Now that the
And to
government
attempt to cross an near bridge. You're going there? When it's flooding.
you guys, if
Nice.
flooding then work, maze, you go whistle blow boy.
Boy.
Check, excuse me, niko na kitu ya kusema story ya Boeing. You guys, you'll die in a week. You
I
guys.
think that's the only way to check out of this world.
But what do you think? You
So
guys
the
are
headline?
aeronautic
What's the
engineers.
what's the nini?
Okay, so finally naweza tumia degree yangu after a couple of years. But basically Boeing and Airbus have been in competition for a long time, sindio? So Boeing was acquired by some other military guy, I think. So the guy mwenye alikuja akachukua Boeing, he was very business centered per se. Like he didn't worry, he worried more about the bottom line other than the safety.
Yeah.
So whenever it comes to aircraft, first of all, R&D, research and design takes a lot of time. Like before you can put out a product, there's like years of research and designing, which takes a lot of money, and it's like you're not recouping any of that. So when, let's say, Airbus chucks out a new airliner, like you guys have to act fast to compete with them. So I think Boeing was strengthened at some point, and they decided to chuck out, it was a Boeing 737 MAX. So what they did is they took the previous version, they pushed the engines back kiasi, and they wakaitoa ni kama it's a new and improved new, but all they did, they just pushed a few components of it with that. And now to
What does that help with the plane with?
it helps with the range, first of all. So if you push the engine back, it uses less fuel per se. But if you
So it's a good thing.
no, if you design it well. But
Yeah.
now that's all they did. So
They didn't.
in order to counterbalance that weight, they added a software. So when you take off, when your nose up, the software readjusts because it's more prone to, because the engines are back.
stall.
Yeah. So the problem is the
Yes,
pilots were only given like an iPad training of how to control that
And what?
particular iPad training. So it's like you're sent like a video or something, So now that is why most of the 737 Maxes used to crash immediately after takeoff, because you start taking off and then the software over adjusts, so you start
Only they didn't do tests.
Bring it back
exactly up. Because there's some, in terms of this big corporation, there's some level of self governance that they have. Like there's no watchdog.
No, there has to be like an
There has to, but
something.
like in that large scale of need, they let you need.
You have more.
They're on a major level.
Yeah, no one will be there to check every component and every knee.
Larry Mado.
He was in JKIA.
Some of these things I think they thought would work until they didn't, so they had to see it after it's
But
already
that's the
happened.
problem.
So this guy said talking about that story.
Yeah,
the
so these
whistleblowers.
people are people who are working for Boeing before this guy came in, and then when he came in, it was all about
He came in.
not inside the Boeing, but
Okay.
he came into the business.
All right.
And it was all about the bottom line, all about investors and CGV, how they're going to make more money. It stopped being about safety and everything. So people are there. They are witnessing the culture changing. You know, it was all about making money. It was not about making safety.
So these guys are
safety.
clearly guilty?
Yeah, 100% they're clear. Like how many Boeings have been, let me show you.
Yeah,
747.
ile Ethiopia ni ile.
Yeah, the Ethiopia one.
Ile mlango ilitoka ile
Yeah,
you get that's funny. No, that's crazy,
There's
man.
a time they were grounded. So now,
Yeah.
this,
You know,
this,
let me tell you, you know me when I'm in an airplane, me I don't drink alcohol. Because if that thing crashes, you guys will crash drunk.
I think you'd better even
Yeah,
be
you don't wanna be
drunk.
drunk, man.
See, that means you can get hell direct.
Bro, umetoka kuongea kumongana hapa na kumwagandana.
Sasa niende wapi?
Drink a little
Cheki,
liquor.
enda pale umelewa.
Mambo na moi.
You guy, man. You be next to Hitler.
You know, first of all,
Cheki, is drunk-ish.
when you're drunk, you'll be more.
Drunk-ish hell. Welcome,
Liberish,
not Welsh.
Utakuwa umepanic.
So,
Yeah, utakuwa relax tu.
So you guys, what do you think is going to happen next, man?
I think what's gonna
First of
happen
all, you
next
guys,
is-
you've talked about this saga. so we
Nigga
have to
has
really
given
watch
us the
it.
history of airplanes. I mean, the Wright brothers.
I was looking at you, I was wondering, hii story ni nini?
Nimesema kufanya hivi
It's
bro.
deeper than that.
Check it,
It's
guys.
deeper than that.
Hakuna hata joke moja umseme tuweke hapo.
But you guys, that's serious stuff. No, that's
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Actually,
So how do you think it'll go? You think Boeing will be under scrutiny now? Because now
Yeah, they need to be
two people.
scrutinized,
That's
man.
too much of a coincidence.
Yeah, and now
But they have. I think when you're operating on this level, sometimes you're like a government, man.
that's
'Cause-
what I'm telling you. There's some level of self governance that happens when it comes to these big corporations.
Yeah, because I feel like right now the world is being run
Yeah,
by
in terms of
corporations.
quality, you're the people who are sure that the quality is that no one is going to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one
You know, like
setting
you
the
have
standard,
FAA,
right?
But yeah, they're not setting the
I think the
standard, no one
CEOs
is.
just have their heads up in the clouds.
You guys. So is there any hope, you
Are
guys?
these things still flying by the
They were
way?
ground-
My
The
boy.
737.
They were grounded.
Yeah, with
Max.
flying colors.
Now I think they are. They're not after the 2024.
Sorry.
You guys. So what's the way forward? The Congress will come through and the Senate,
Yeah, I
in
think
America.
they have to, but it's a really big corporation. So some of these things, it's
It's hard to fight.
hard to fight. You know,
I'm sure we'll
There's
watch a
lot of
movie
money
about
to
this
be-
stuff in the next 10 years.
Yeah, probably.
for
But
sure.
I'm quite impressed by this guy. It's called Embraer. First of all, it's a Brazilian company. Then they're making planes and they're doing really well. No, Embraer. They make smaller planes, but they're competing with this big,
Oh shit.
big
That company really took
corporation.
off.
Bashir, because you know so much about planes.
Sorry.
That's your layman, George. Nisikia ule kulikuwa na dem fulani alikuwa amekati next to the window akapuliwa out at the window and then
Mse
she
alipull
got
out?
stuck.
Ile ya
Yeah.
I think yenye niliona there was an incident. I think it was Alaska. Hata nimeona hapo. Alaska Air where like the door was blown
So
out.
now the window, eh.
Yeah, I think
But I thought that one
Yeah.
Ruto wants.
Achana wase. I hope mnabambika na hizi mambo.
Bana.
So January
That's how you
2024,
go.
a mid-air cabin blowout compels Alaska Air.
Ati, what are you saying, Dota? Sorry about. Sorry for
acquired.
doing that. Dota, repeat your story.
Let's initiate an investigation.
No, repeat, sir.
You guys, maze, podcast iko
There's
hapa
one
jo.
a chick
Tell us about the guy. There's someone who sucked out of the plane.
sat at a window.
What happened?
I don't know if the pressure just and then she was sitting
window
next to
collapsed.
window, yeah, or something.
Damn.
So she was sucked out, and just because she blocked the nini, she saved everyone else.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But did she
But
die?
she died, yes.
Yeah, because of the pressurization.
Damn.
That's crazy.
How did she die?
Ushayo on aircraft
Because
investigation.
She's stuck and she's outside.
Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
The head
Kitweko
is outside. I
outside.
think her
You've seen
body-
the aircraft
Someone-
investigation where
Because they tried to pull, but you know suction. Ushaona kwa movies, le suction
Ah,
until
it's
you
the
break.
pressure outside is
The
really
pressure differential
yeah,
is crazy.
it's crazy.
Especially up there.
you've
Tell
seen
us more.
the aircraft investigation. where-
Banuli's principle. Sorry.
Actually, yeah.
Umeona hiyo aircraft
Basically that.
investigation where there was a pilot who was sucked out. He was literally like this. On the-
Oh yeah.
Getting
Then
sucked
he was,
out,
he was,
bro, like
he was
this.
holding
He was
on
like
to the
this.
knees, ndio.
Yeah?
He held on.
And then
No,
it-
he was
Then
like this. I think
Yeah,
the other guys
amebaki
are the
hapo,
one who
walikuwa wanamshikilia. I saw that.
Yeah, he was
But he
sucked
didn't
out.
die, which
He
was
didn't die.
interesting.
That's
Manze, you guy, you shouldn't drink in an airplane, you guy.
Why?
I think you should.
Yeah,
You
then-
guys,
Yeah, I think you should.
you guys, if you crash in your religion, you won't go to hell if you're drunk.
Here's the thing. Being drunk does not make you go
Me, I'm
to
asking
hell.
this guy
Me, I
if
think
in
that,
Islam.
I don't think that's the only thing that will stop.
But do you
me.
not shoot?
I don't think that is the like
Jehannam,
the
you guy.
one thing that will stop.
So
you
he'll
from-
linger that part where you're hell,
Mhm.
where you're drunk.
I don't think the state. Of,
Cheki huyu hajalewa. Maybe what's up with imams? Why are they so upset, you guys? Cheki nataka kujua kwa nini huyu mtu.
They are passionate. They're not mad.
Too mad.
Those guys are
Very
upset.
passionate.
But anyway, it's interesting. So it's let's wait and see how this story will pan
Yeah,
out.
but
Huh?
definitely when it comes to
They
like,
believe in the
like
FBI.
trust, like brand trust, like people
Yeah, boy.
being able, like right now you'd go into like an airport and you're like, hey, if it's a
But
boy,
then me, I'll never
okay,
fly
yeah.
with
So
me,
it's
my
like-
say, so he has
they've already
737
lost
Max.
out, like
Mr.
the
Ipanda
PR
737 Max.
Yani?
Yeah.
Bukinya.
But how do you know it?
Bukinya.
You can tell.
You used to know Reaka now.
But they write it on the
Yeah,
boarding
now.
pass. They write
Not
the
necessarily.
Huh?
Not necessarily.
No, they do.
But you can check the registration and know than me.
The
Yeah.
nini,
Yeah.
the type of airplane.
The registration inakuanga ni country. That's why Kenya ni KQ na si ni
KE.
KC.
KA. Ama?
What's the Q?
The Q ilichangiwa because Korea ilichukua
KE. KE.
KO?
KE. Is it E? Kwani si ni Kenya Airways
How about Kibao?
kibao.
Vodka.
Kinungi. But KQ, like
Conversation
Korea.
imeanza kunosedive
Skimmed.
wenyewe.
Skia. In other news, thanks for this story, Bashir. That was a very good
No,
story.
it's okay. It's fine.
In other news, William Ruto finally went to Mathare, you guys, to check
Finally.
out.
He went when?
He was admitted.
Went Judy.
They're on fire!
Finally, after like 2 weeks, after guys like digs have been bebwa and
Wasa
shit.
wamekuwa wakilala. Kwanza kuna mse fulani TikTok amekuwa akini yuga wasa walala juu ya mabati. So wamekata like knee and then wametoa gas, wametoa vitu, so they are cooking on
That's
The
terrible.
rooftop.
Yeah, that's terrible. There's this guy who was saying that Ruto will only start doing those things when donor says they're donating money. Okay, so immediately he says that these guys there's an AMREF or something say they're donating 140 million. So on that day, Ruto goes to Mathare, you guys.
But
It's very interesting. Guys,
how's the reception?
See, there's a budget
What do you
for
mean?
that.
How's he received there?
all right, president will always be
Yeah,
received.
will always be received
uh,
well.
I
even
I
if
know there were
doing
guys who
some shit.
heckled.
He said they're gonna give guys 10 G's per person.
Yeah.
You know they're giving guys 10 G's, and then they want you to panga yourself and move. Sasa more your
man.
house.
Where- And you have a
the heck are
family.
gonna go
10
with
G's
10 Gs?
unaenda nayo wapi? Na hiyo ni shamba. That's why whose shamba you gonna go to?
Yeah,
At least
10
20 Gs.
First of all, you're
Not
25.
So Mesema 10.
I'm at
He's
20.
I mean, even
He
with 20
said
you can't
10,
do
I
shit.
don't even-
He said 20.
Oh,
Mesema?
20.
No, alisema 10K.
Oh, sorry.
10.
I had
Alisema
20.
10K
Okay. Yeah, 10 is nothing.
nini.
I
So-
think I say Gava is so strange. Kusha flood and you're like, yeah, let's bomolea people
And then it's
houses.
too
Yeah,
late.
man.
Ati to remove them from the river and then what? If anything, wangebomoa hizo mabati zao polepole
Alafu
wazichukue vizuri.
wanabomoa, like you can see it's mabati houses. It's not
But
like
then again, do you think they bombard so that these guys don't die of being flooded? Because they are next to the river.
Bomoing does not solve
Solve
it. Me, I
that,
think that
yeah.
I think was
Bomoa
very-
and move them?
Yeah, bomoa and move them.
They're not moving them anywhere though.
No, they aren't. But
Yeah,
but do you
never-
think it saved their life by bombing? Though?
Because
you see you're next to the river.
It doesn't
So
really
like,
have
would you
to
rather the guy dies or
Yeah,
you
but
bomb
he's-
his digs and he moves?
I'd rather he have that nini
I'd rather
by
they be
himself.
told, you know what, you are 30 meters from the river, and if this river floods, you could be nini. So your option, you could be flooded in. So your option is this: either kujeni, they could give them an option, kujeni kwa ile shule fulani kule hivyo.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
sio
that's
kaseti
really
hameni mwenda wapi.
Yeah.
So kujeni kwa ile shule fulani, kujeni kwa ile chiefs camps fulani.
Yeah, go stay
Alafu
there
watu tujue ni
until-
mjiandikishe tujue ni aje.
Yeah.
It can't be like, hey, endeni.
Somebody has
At the same
tweeted
time,
it.
can't
like,
just
it's happening like today.
That's a real
like
good
the
idea.
residents of Mkuru kwa Ruben. It's so unfortunate that residents of Mkuru kwa Ruben and Viwandani have been forcefully evicted from their homes by the government without an alternative. 3 people have been killed by the state. During the process, we demand the state to resettle the victims immediately.
Yeah, I
So
think.
mnawapeleka wapi? That's the problem.
Yeah. I think the problem is they're bomoing without telling them where to go. Sakaja said, someone told me Sakaja went there, especially when it was bad. Then he said, you guys were living on a riparian
Prayer.
Akawambia ati simkipewa pesa mtajipanga. Wasa wakasema you know they're thinking that they're being given money for like upkeep. Kumbe it's money ati mjipange mtoke.
Mwende mkiendanga.
Aish.
But I think, but I don't know, man. I don't know about.
Mi hapo kufikiria
I like your point about telling them where you
go to this school.
Yeah.
At
First.
least for the meantime,
For the
before
time.
ujipange.
But
Hakuna venye unaweza toka tu saizi
But
unaenda
there's no way
wapi.
to reason
plan
it.
with
Yeah,
family,
and some of these
kids.
people maybe wametoka tu wote wamekuja tu na
But maybe
they
they're
don't
not-
see anyone
they've issued
else.
there their whole time,
but
their whole
actually
lives.
people have been born here. This is
Bana.
their home.
How do you think these guys are reasoning? Are they saying we'd rather bomo and then these guys leave?
Then they're thinking they're saving them, and it's true they're saving them because there's some who are part of denyewe in the way for sure. If they had been removed earlier, they could have been saved. That's for sure.
Before this tragedy, right?
Yeah, but say now because you can still see, and it's not that it's sharing that much right now. They could have been like, kujeni mwendeni kwa hii shule, kujeni mwendeni hapa.
But it's terrible. You guys.
It is. It's
It's really sad.
so many people devastated bana.
And we're not even harvesting this water. I hope we are.
Was it that water
Inaenda
is
kwa
going
ocean. Inaenda
into
kwa
the
Indian
underground?
Ocean,
But inaingia kwa aquifer.
Alafu pia hizo mawater table pia zimerise. Umecheki 87 juzi, you know 87 iko dhero.
Yeah.
Iko marive zinatokezea.
Hapo ndio nilisikia msee akisema one. That's when I knew it was happening.
Unaituweka, you've been there. You know these
30
places,
people
kuna magorofa
evicted
zimejengwa
from
nini.
riparian land, you
Yeah.
guys.
30,000.
How 30,000 people wanaenda wapi?
Imagine.
Yeah, true.
And you know the 3 people who died ni wase wenye kama madhe fulani anasema alikuwa ameenda kwa sijui chemist kulia mtoi wake dawa madhe fulani. So ameacha mtoi kwa nyumba kurudi washabomoa. So the wall fell on the kid.
Damn.
Yeah. Like the people who've been killed are people who've been killed by like the bulldozers
And then,
the rain ama nini.
let me ask you guys a question. How come the gava is not promoting the army to go Saidi?
The police are there kutugandamiza the people to make
NYS.
vuruga. Yeah.
No, but the army are just there in the barracks.
Si
There's
kama
no war
wana-
right now,
people
so they
kama
can go
hiyo time
Saidi.
wenye people are being given relief food. Si wasa hata walikuwa wanapigwa tear gas.
Situambie.
What happened?
Sio hilo time madhare wase walikuwa na nini, so I think walikuwa wamepeleka relief food like kusaidia and then uenda kusaidia watu but umebatia gas kwa nini like now because obviously
course, 'cause fracas inaweza tokea.
everyone wants to kneel,
Yeah.
but now wase wamekuwa kinyeshewa wamenini alafu nawapiga tear gas
Because that's what uana. You have to be
I
prepared.
see.
Say,
Yeah, no,
where wase
no,
hungry
no.
and they have nowhere to go. Alafu kuja. Wase wanaweza hata
There's-
ibiana.
there's
It's
a
the
way
best
you can
route.
get
Yeah,
some
there's a way
order
to
for sure,
bring
but
order
huwezi
for
washiba
sure.
tear gas for
Kon-
sure because they are
yeah.
desperate.
I think the gava is just generally unprepared for this stuff, you guys.
This government has
And
never
then
been prepared for
wanajaribu
anything.
kuwa mapoliticians wanataka kuwa ati wale mafast responder. Now wanaenda
Yeah.
for selfish reasons
That's
just
crazy.
to
You
show
should build
yourself.
systems. Aufai kuwa ati hapo
Ati wewe tu
unaenda.
unapeana maunga.
kuonekana tu
Ati
hapo,
Rigathi
yeah.
anapeana maunga. What's that?
What? Ndio tuna tu sura yako.
Yeah, some nonsense.
Yeah, some
Have you guys been watching these videos where these border guys are trying to
we'll
cross
say
water?
hakufanya poa.
that guys.
Lakini alikuwa ameenda poa, alikuwa
He
amejichota.
almost made it. But no, he was carrying a kid and someone else.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
alafu-
man.
Do you think they made it?
They didn't make it because
They died.
No, they were shikwa. Someone shikad the guy
Oh.
on this side. I don't know if the chick was shikwa on this other side.
I don't know.
Walikuwa karibu ku make it by this ndio.
Where was that?
I don't even
No
know.
idea, you guys.
I don't even know.
Those videos are just interesting, man.
Yeah,
But
that is
anyway,
something.
I think we've had a good discussion. You guys, the quality of today's video is looking good, you guys. Yeah? Hii podcast inaenda kulipuka
We're
ama?
moving
Tunaenda
on now.
ku-explode, you guys.
We are making it pole pole.
Tunaenda kukuwa launched into the stratosphere.
You guys, so
Hey,
watch out for
stratosphere.
more very good episodes. I think we are doing well from where we were, you
I
guys.
think the C word is something we've conquered.
I think so.
We're trying
So
to.
too. I think we have a very firm handle.
Do you think so?
On it.
Komonga with
I
a
think
C.
so.
Komonga this
That's
is
Kamonga with an
Yeah,
accent.
man. So guys, continue supporting this podcast. Subscribe, share, and
like
Can I?
Yeah.
Do you notice anything different with
Like-
my face?
That you're wearing a beanie.
No.
but these guys are unwell, eh?
Except for the
Whether
beanie.
glasses zako mbona
mbona
zinapanda
imeslant?
hivi? Yeah.
Ah.
You know, these guys are a bit dark.
If anyone has noticed on the podcast since you started watching, one of my
What
temples
happened?
is missing.
Oh,
Nilikalia.
Ulikalia.
I am.
Yeah.
You couldn't screw it
Because
back
depend-
I
in.
know a
I
place
have
where you
the-
can get frames for affordable
How much is affordable?
1300.
Too much.
Mse macho zake ziko straight.
But this ndio nimenotice.
Anyway, yeah, people can't even
Follow.
notice.
Yeah.
Niliona zilikuwa zinapanda hivi.
Yeah.
Shida ni gani?
So
The guys on the pod didn't notice.
so to support George's
Eyesight.
specs,
New frame.
Yeah.
till number iko hapo down.
And take a optica so that you send straight.
I'ma follow him at Chinese.
No, I'm going to fix it after
Sponsor
this.
his specs, Mazi.
Yes.
But thank you for watching this podcast. Thank you for everyone who's been
you.
supporting this pod.
Stay
Shout out to you
safe,
guys
Mazi.
for coming
Yeah.
to Kama Kawa.
Keep safe, keep warm.
Kama dawa bash.
By the way, last time Nduta alisema tukum shout out story ya live stream.
Yeah, that is
Hata
very
mimi.
unfortunate.
Awolisha also
Shout out.
likuwa.
Oh, sorry, I didn't watch.
So shout out to you Nduta, Mazi.
Shout out to Nduta.
So I feel
Thank you,
mazee
thank
umelengwa
you.
kwa hii
No,
pod.
you're a
Ndio mama wa
very
hii
big
pod.
person in this podcast.
Thank you.
We'd
Big.
rather chase away this.
We'd rather even changa and buy a Macintosh for your boyfriend.
Like and subscribe.
Bashira, like.
Smoking hella marijuana.
Yeah,
Sir.
So see you guys the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.